Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Fiorentina Career Mode. Today we are going with episode number 57, and we do start today's episode off at home against Hoffenheim in the Champions League. You can see our Champions League group on screen is Zenit, Hoffenheim and Feyenoord, and obviously ourselves, Fiorentina. Looks to be a decent group. I would imagine not to really struggle too much, and probably not to even get a loss throughout the whole group campaign. The only team that I believe could cause real hassle is potentially Zenit with the likes of Hulk in their team, but I'm not too sure. It looks like a group that we definitely should be qualifying from, and if not, topping the table with max points. I don't know if that will happen though. Hoffenheim do have a good team. Obviously they still have Roberto Firmino, as this save was a long time ago. They have players like Kevin Volland as well, and I've actually used Hoffenheim in a career mode off camera, and they are very good, so I didn't underestimate them too much, I was still expecting to come away with a victory, or at least that's what I was hoping would happen anyway, and it was proving to be a fairly difficult game. Just in the opening few minutes we had a few chances and we got so unlucky there not to score, and it seemed to be the same story like every time we got in front of goal. We just couldn't seem to break their defence enough to actually get a clear-cut chance, and this was unlucky as well. Hesse comes through, it goes into the back of the net, goes off celebrating, and then FIFA, being the troll that it is, actually calls it offside, and the goal didn't count in the end, which was just, frustrating. That was also just another thing that kept happening. We were getting these chances, but either they'd get called offside, which is what happened with Hesse, or we just couldn't finish it for some reason. And considering we've got the likes of Arjen Robben and Loic Remy up front, I was surprised we couldn't seem to break the deadlock. And I wouldn't mind a draw here. We do want to progress through this group, and that there is just so unlucky that Kevin De Bruyne wasn't a little bit quicker to get onto the end of that triple X cross from Arjen Robben. And we get Çalhanoğlu on the ball here, looking to find some space, passes it down to the left-hand side to Hesse. Does a nice Ronaldo chop, comes inside the man, does a roulette, goes to the shot, gets deflected off Nicolas Sully's leg, and ends up going over and out for a corner. Zardes here came on. He was actually playing, was he playing left midfield, or was it in, I think it's the next game I played him left midfield, but he was playing up front and missed a chance there, and they come on the attack again towards the 90th minute. Wasn't really expecting anything out of this game at this point. It would just prove to be very difficult. All credit to Hoffenheim that they played very well and gave me a very tough game, and you guys saw that we just could not break the deadlock, and it did end 0-0, which is a little bit of a shame. Obviously it's not a loss, which is good. Last year, I think, was it last year in the group, we just did awful. We did so bad in the group stages. We got very lucky to even get out of our group stages last year. So hopefully it won't be the same this year. Obviously we took the job as Netherlands manager in the last episode. I don't even know if I showed you guys that. I have a feeling I didn't, which was bad. But we did take the job from Netherlands that came in. The reason for it is, although we won't be here in the summer, if in January we want to sign someone who's Dutch, we can check their overalls and stuff before. So that was one of the reasons I decided to go in and take an international management job. Obviously I would have preferred to take in Italy due to being managing an Italian team, but unfortunately that didn't come up, so I decided to accept that. And we may play the international friendlies, I'm not too sure. We'll see how I'm feeling when I'm recording. If I want to play them, I'll play them. If we don't, we don't. It would just be like that pretty much. I know we took the Netherlands job, I think, in the Arsenal career mode, so next year guys I will try and do more international management, and it does help because obviously you can check the overalls of certain players, and it makes kind of signing players easy. We do go into a game against Napoli here, and we had a few clips before, nothing too interesting, but Çalhanoğlu there with a lovely free kick. He is so good at power free kicks. If you hit it hard enough, you can see the goalkeeper did have to work for that. Wasn't particularly expecting it to go in, should have hit it a bit higher really. But Napoli were giving us a very good game so far, and this was a game I wasn't too sure, coming into this a little bit sceptical as to what the final result would actually be. Napoli are a team we have beaten quite heavily in the past. We've breezed past them in some games, and other games they just play really well. It's always a bit of a confusing one with Napoli. You never know whether or not they're going to play really well or if they're not going to play very well. And today they didn't have anyone like Gonzalo Higuain in the team, so that was a start. I'm not too sure if they sold Higuain or what, but Robben comes in here, Ronaldo chop, gets taken down in the box. Looks like a dive, to be honest. He went down so easily, which isn't a surprise from someone like Arjen Robben. Obviously in the World Cup, a lot of controversy last year of Robben diving a lot, but I gave him the penalty. It was like Remy originally, but I let Robben take it, and he proves why, because he goes and scores a very nice penalty there to make it 1-0 to Fiorentina. Usually I've been so worried in front of the spot recently. I've been really paranoid of taking penalties. I've missed so many in recent episodes in either this series the Hertha series when it was on, or the PSG series. I just feel so nervous when I get a penalty, and we have missed quite a few, especially in this series and when we did the Hertha series. I don't think we've missed one in the PSG series yet. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that, by the way. The first episode got 11 likes within like 12 hours of being up, which is absolutely awesome. If you could go and check that out and drop a like, I would really appreciate it. And we scored another goal there with Iron Robin. I missed it because I was too busy rambling on, but it was looking like we were en route for a victory. We did play Gayassi at left midfield this game. I didn't realise he could play there, which is awesome. So he's another good rotation player. Obviously, we have Oxlade-Chamberlain, who, by the way, I actually forgot we had in this episode. I just completely forgot he was at the bottom of the reserves where I hadn't put him into the team after we had signed him. So apologies for not using Oxlade. You know, obviously we have him. I just forgot to put him on the bench, so he didn't get a chance in either of these games. But Loic Remy scores a nice goal there to make it 3-0, and at this point I was pretty confident we could go on and get a victory in this game, but they come through here with Kramaric. It comes off the crossbar and they so nearly get a chance, but Bravo doing well, and he seems to finally be improving in a few stats. He's gone up a couple of goalkeeping stats, should I say. He's gone up about 3 points in like 4 of them, which is pretty decent, so he should hopefully go up an overall soon. And we unfortunately conceded a goal with 15 minutes to go, which is a little bit disappointing. Didn't really want to concede a goal against Napoli, but they are a very good team and a very nice goal there. Good cross in from, I'm not too sure who it was. It might have been Dusan Zapata on the wing, who crossed a very nice ball in to the centre. We bring Kuma Babacar on, and he actually managed to get a goal, and look how close that is. If you can see, I think from the replay, just how close that was to actually hitting the post. He snuck it right in. You can see on this one, he hits the keeper, and just look at this. How lucky can you get for that to go in? You know, that is incredibly tight angle to hit that at, and he does it. And Dusan Zapata, talking to the guy, he actually goes and scores a pretty nice first time volley. Or was it first time volley? I think it was. Crossed it in. Yeah, it was a first time volley. Very nice goal there from him, making it 4-2, and that was how the game would end. We pick up another 3 points in the league. We've won 3 out of 3 games so far in the Serie A. Long may that continue, because I really do want to make a push this season for the Serie A title. And what is quite funny is Hellas Verona are top of the league with 10 points, and we do have them in the next episode. And we also have a game against Lazio as well, which should be interesting. Then after that we have Feyenoord and AC Milan, and then Juventus. So next few episodes are going to be quite interesting with fixtures and other such things. As you can see, Hellas Verona are top. We are second. We have pretty much 100% record so far, or we do have 100% record so far. Really, really pleased with that. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying Season 3 thus far. If you have enjoyed, if we could smash over 5 likes on this video, that would be absolutely greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, go and subscribe to the channel for daily FIFA content, and I'll speak to you guys in the next episode very soon.